Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, what is good? TKG. It's your boy All the Culture talking to y'all right quick. Man, 68%. The second place, 13%. Like y'all not only wanted this, like it almost looked like y'all needed this. Like this is just, you know what I'm saying? This is over half the votes. Got, it is crazy. So, of course, y'all ask, you shall receive. Of course, I am definitely giving 100% when I make all these videos. I just want to make that known right now. When I do these, I go 100%. If I'm ever late making a video, like it's about to be probably 6 o'clock right now, over here, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., I think all day. I write stuff down all day, and I put my all into all this stuff, man. So it's definitely not some little jot it down in 30 seconds and then just throw it out there. And y'all give me 100% effort and 100% dedication, so why can't I just give it back to y'all? You know what I'm saying? So from a creator to his loyal subscribers, thank every single one of y'all, man. I love all of y'all. But you know what it is? Y'all came here to observe. So I'm gonna give y'all something to observe. Let's get into this video, man. First things first, man. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. She's a real one. She's right back in the game, right back. She's recovering. I don't know what her whole healing process is, whether she has to, get over the pain, or I don't know what it is going on with her right now, but she's a trooper. She's right back in the thick of things. I don't know how long it's going to be before she's making music again, but I'm glad she's right back in the media and shedding some light on this situation. So she said straight up that she got shot in both her feet. So Tory Lanez is a piece of shit. We haven't heard shit from him, so we shouldn't hear shit from him. But y'all know how I feel about him. I'm not going to speak on it too much. Let's talk about how I believe that Megan Thee Stallion is already on pace to be one of the best. Not one of. She's going to be the absolute best from this generation. And I do mean from like 2019 up to like 2029 or some shit. We got a very, very young Megan Thee Stallion. We got a Megan Thee Stallion who resonates very well with her female fans. And if I could draw a comparison right fast, Megan Thee Stallion is having an impressive start like Cardi B is having an impressive start. I am not going to sit up here and start a fight in this comment section when I include Nicki Minaj into this conversation, because Nicki Minaj is the standard bearer as opposed to female greatness. So I will use Nicki Minaj's name in a good sense. Nicki Minaj has number ones. It took her a decade to get her number ones. Megan Thee Stallion's already got her number one. And it only took her a year of relevance to get that number one, which is very impressive. Now, it's one thing to get a number one and stay, to get a number one and then just be like, hey, I got it. Like Lil Pump, or not Lil Pump, like 6ix9ine. When you get it, you got to be able to get it and stay relevant. Like Designer, you got to be able to get it and stay relevant. Like GoldLink, you got to be able to get it and stay popular. You got all the talent in the world, right? But can you stay popular? With Megan Thee Stallion, I 100% see her not only getting more number ones, but accelerating her fan base to the near toxic or toxicity that the Barbs are for Nicki Minaj. Excuse me. So Megan Thee Stallion not only has the great rap ability, but she's bar for bar one of the best rappers out. She very much beats out a lot of the men. This is not just a female thing. Megan Thee Stallion's going to be one of the best rappers, like top 20, best rappers in the game going on forward, 2020 going on forward. So if you ain't getting used to Megan Thee Stallion at this point, you haven't heard her music and you refuse to want to listen to her, you got about 10 years of everything that you've been hearing up until this point. You're going to be hearing that for the rest of the decade. So good luck ignoring that. Like how Nicki Minaj was from 2010 to 2020 with her stuff. That's now Megan Thee Stallion. We now have our 2020s Nicki Minaj. Only this time, I know Megan has the maturity to kind of stay in a lane as to where she knows she's probably going to have to change it up if she wants to stay relevant, because repetition, it only really works for those who knows how to manipulate the game. So with Megan Thee Stallion, she's already got the hits. She's already got the record. She's already got the accolades and everything. Best female rapper, the number ones, all that. Going on forward, Megan Thee Stallion is the one to beat. Megan Thee Stallion is the one to match. Megan Thee Stallion is now the female rapper to go bar for bar with. If you're in the female rap game, she is the one you have to match. If you can't match Megan Thee Stallion and excel past her, Megan Thee Stallion will leave you in the dust. And why is that an unpopular opinion? You know why it's an unpopular opinion. Because Nicki Minaj's barbs refuse to believe that there's any female rapper better than she is, which I think is very much untrue. I think Megan Thee Stallion has excelled past every female in the game right now, as opposed to success and rapping. So when you can combine those two, you're looking at your next queen of rap. I've gone back to listen to all of Eminem's old albums, right? Starting from Infinite, then going to the Marshall Mathers LP, and now to the Slim Shady LP, right? I've been listening to so many of all of Eminem's old songs, his hits and everything. You go back, you listen to what made Eminem great. The storytelling, the versatility, all that. But then I asked myself while I was listening to Eminem, who is an artist who, on terms of consistency on a rapping standpoint, has probably been the most consistent in the rap game? And then it clicked right in my head. Nas is 100%. If we're talking about pure rap skill and say fuck the accolades, we have not only the greatest rapper of all time, we have one of the greatest, clearly one of the greatest musicians to ever step foot in the industry of music. Now, Nas is a guy who can clearly give you a good bar to a bar fucking 90, and he's a guy who's consistently keeping up with his storylines and always with the good storytelling and one of the best versatile artists. And Nas does not get the respect that he deserves. I always see Nas on people's lists or top 100 lists, and Nas is in the top 10, and Nas is like number 5 or number 4 or 3 or number no. If we're talking about pure rap skill, I've gone on record to say Eminem is my favorite rapper of all time, and I have him as my GOAT. That's when I combine skill and accolades. When I combine skill and accolades, Eminem is number 1 for me, easy. Highest selling rapper of all time, great lyricist, great storyteller, all that. So Eminem is my number 1, but we're talking about pure rapping. Nas is second to none, and it's not even close. I'd say second, as opposed to lyricism, would probably be Eminem. So Nas has been the same and improving since he started. And hell, Jay-Z is a top 10 rapper of all time too. And to say that Nas put Jay-Z in his place to make himself the character he is today is scary. To say Jay-Z and Nas went head to head and kept up with one another is scary. Because imagine somebody like Drake getting into a beef with Nas. That shit won't go right. That shit won't go right at all. It would actually be kind of scary how that would end. That would actually that would probably end Drake's career as we know it. Because we don't need two ethers. So Go back and listen to any Nas song. He may have some beats that don't fit his style. He may have the most annoying beats ever. But as opposed to the lyricism, as opposed to the versatility, as opposed to pure rapping, a rapper giving you a rap song, Nas is top tier, legendary. He is the best that you can possibly get in the game of rap. No disrespect to Wiz Khalifa. He is a good rapper. But that's just the thing. Wiz Khalifa blew the fuck up back in, what was it, 2011, 2012? 2011. This man came out with Black and Yellow. Fast forward, this man makes a song that would be the most viewed song on YouTube. Fast forward, and now what's he doing? Wiz Khalifa's the best known for being that rapper that smokes. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I've always enjoyed listening to Wiz Khalifa, but he's never had a big impact on the game. Never. Wiz Khalifa is a guy who I've always just heard on a song and been like, oh, there's Wiz. All right. I've never been extra blown away by anything he says. I've never had a emotion change from Wiz Khalifa. I've never felt any powerful feeling from a Wiz Khalifa song. He doesn't change how I feel. He hasn't influenced anything I've done. He hasn't influenced a lot of things a lot of other people's done. Like, I look at him and he looks like he's a cool ass guy. Okay, don't get me wrong. Wiz Khalifa's not an asshole. Like, just because I say he's not essential doesn't mean I dislike his game. But Wiz Khalifa, as opposed to what he's done for music, what he's done for rap, he hasn't changed anything. Take away that song, take away that the song he made with Charlie Puth, right? Take away that song and I mean, really, it's not even Wiz Khalifa's song, but take that away from him, and what do you have as opposed to a legacy? Wiz Khalifa is not, as far as, I can't remember if he was on Double XL or not, but as opposed to, getting hits and how much people expect his music, like, the dude doesn't make major airwaves. The guy isn't, and I'm not saying you gotta make major airwaves to be essential. I'm just saying, I'm sure Wiz Khalifa's been dropping consistent music, and no one's really anticipating it. No one really cares. No one, it's just, the guy's just here. Like, he's making music. He's a cool guy. And he's not a meme. No one has the balls to say, oh, Wiz Khalifa fell off. Because, I mean, why would you? The guy's fucking harmless. Wiz Khalifa doesn't seem like the type of guy to, get pissed at any comments you say. Because this guy, like, no one even wants to beef with him. He's just there. Him and Big Sean were two non-essential rappers, but I mean, Big Sean is a little bit more essential than Wiz Khalifa is. It's just Wiz is just a lot less, I mean, he's just like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's just there. He's just fucking there. Now, whenever I hear people talking about hits and who's got a bunch of hits and yada, yada, yada. Look, I am so tired of whenever people like to bring up who their favorite artist is, they bring up hits. Oh, Lil Uzi Vert's my favorite, and that nigga just can't stop making hits. No, bro. If you ask me who my favorite is, I'm going to say J. Cole, and it's because he's a very good rapper, and it's because I resonate with shit he makes. It has little to do with the success of the man. I don't care about success when I'm talking about my favorite artist. Whenever I look on the Billboard and I see a song at number one, I'm wondering, well, is this artist the best artist out right now? Or is this the song that, is just going to fall off later and then, it's just going to become a meme? Take Designer, for instance. Everyone's sitting up making fun of Designer, but here's the thing. Designer has that number one forever. Do you really think he gives a fuck about y'all calling him a one-hit wonder? He got the money. He had the fame. It's over. Yet, the one thing people can disqualify designer for, or the biggest thing against designer's legacy and his, his name is he's a one-hit wonder. See, let's take hits out the picture. Let's just say we're all just, there's no Billboard, there's no way to keep up with a hit. Drake would not be a big artist. Future wouldn't be a big artist. Everyone on the radio would not be big artists. It would be purely based on how much you enjoyed someone's music. If you did not keep up with hits, it would, everything you heard on the radio would be based off of, okay, well, this guy made a pretty good song and everyone seems to really like hearing this song. Like, let's just go off of streams, okay? Who has the most streams and shit like that instead of hits? Like, who has the definite hit on a song? The artist. Pull up an artist and then pull up their streams. The artist that gets more streams than another artist, let's just say they put their music on the radio more. So guys like XXXTentacion have billions of views or billions of streams. Juice WRLD getting billions of streams. Pop Smoke getting billions of streams after their deaths. When they're alive, they don't get those same amounts of streams. But guys like Travis Scott, guys like Future, and would those guys be on the radio? Yes, they would. But how many Lil Uzi Vert songs have you heard on the radio other than I don't really care if you die? But how many Drake songs have you heard on the fucking radio? Many, 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 many songs. And all of those songs have been hits. All of those songs have been hits. But let's say no one has a hit. Then no one's ever made a hit. That changes tons of fucking legacies. Because now we're listening to music because we actually like the music. Not because we want to inflate these artists' egos. Not because we want to use it as some sort of, we want to push the narrative on that song. Or push that song to become better than it actually is supposed to be. Because it doesn't sound good. Like, okay, for instance, forever, ever, as long as time goes on, the album XXXTentacion, his first posthumous song or album after his death was Skins, right? Skins was bad. It's a #1 album though. Skins was #1. If we were not keeping track of how good Skins was, if we weren't keeping track of hits, if we couldn't see that Skins was a #1 album, yet everyone's playing it and people just wanted to get that album to #1. People wanted to see that album be the best album. When it was bad. It was terrible. It was like 2 good songs on that album. If we were keeping up on how good songs were, I guarantee you if they just swerved everybody and eventually, oh, boom, they start showing views on videos, like you weren't able to see views either. XXXTentacion probably wouldn't even have more than fucking 10 million listens on a lot of shit. But because you see a number is getting high and high, you listen to it again just to make that artist seem a little bit better. You don't even really care about the artist. You're just listening because it's fucking big at the moment. No one listens to music because they like it anymore. A lot of people are listening to music just to support the artist. This should not be how it is. Whenever you're listening to music, it should be purely because you like it, because it is pleasing to your ears. I'm not going to force myself to listen to a song from an artist that I like, but the song is bad. Like, no, you're not going to get me to listen to that song. So Billboard has changed the narrative on a lot of people. And I think hits are the reason why a lot of artists are as big as they are right now. I promise these selections are going to be shorter. I'm on 6 and the video is already up to 20 minutes. So I hate to waste y'all time or, make these videos longer than they're supposed to be. But, I talk a lot, so I'm sorry. If y'all don't mind, though, of course, I will talk about whatever. But for those of you that will probably want me to make shorter videos, make it known. I definitely will heed your discretion and try my best to make videos shorter. But Denzel Curry is one of the only rappers I listen to and I say to myself, Yeah, this guy gets better after each other project. Every time he makes another, from Imperial all the way up till, what we have now, Unlocked. The guy has not regressed in his game. He's only improved. He's only gotten better. And the guy was already a top tier lyricist, as opposed to rapping, as opposed to any versatility, all that. But I listen to, Denzel Curry right now, and I tell myself 100%, if we're talking about a pure rapper, we're talking about a guy where if you just want him to just spit, this guy is better than everyone. I will say it with 100% certainty. Everyone. Denzel Curry raps like he knows he makes no mistakes. Now, I know there's going to be some hardcore rap fans out there that says, oh, he says a couple corny bars or two. And look, everyone does that, okay? I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear that. Seriously, I don't. There's going to be people out there that says, oh, he says some of the wackest bars I've ever heard and blah, blah, blah. And that doesn't matter. Every legend you'll ever hear about, every rapper, every musician has said something cringy, okay? Hell, we all make mistakes. Is that not a saying? So with it being known that nobody's perfect, can we just admit that even if I say one or two corny lines, or Denzel Curry says one or two corny lines on a song, that 95% of it is fucking pure flames. It's pure lyrical gold. Now, I probably said before that JID is probably better as opposed to rapping, but when I mix all the elements of rap together, I have Denzel Curry out on top. And really, when I put Denzel Curry up against a lot of other rappers, Denzel Curry is better. I mean, hell, J. Cole versus Denzel Curry. Rapping, I think Denzel Curry would get the better of J. Cole in a bar for bar. And these are unpopular rap opinions. So, of course, there's going to be people to disagree with what I have to say. So, for sure, if you have something to combat any of my statements, go ahead and get in the comment section. I'm sure there's going to be some people that say, huh? What? Denzel better than J. Cole? This disqualifies Kendrick Lamar because he hasn't made music. This is... I'm talking about Denzel Curry versus anyone making music today. So, yes. Might be controversial, but it's what I think. Some niggas probably heard this and went like, Drake? Top 3 most successful artists of all time. Huh? Yes. Top 3 most successful artists of all time. I think Drake is in that conversation. Drake is the face of rap today. Whether anyone likes it or not, even if you want to say that Drake isn't the face, Drake is one of the faces. He is on the Mount Rushmore of the faces of rap today. Or at least I would believe Drake is on that Mount Rushmore of rap, period. If we're talking about guys who have taken the mantle of, okay, if we're going to listen to rap, we're going to listen to blank. The common person would recommend Drake. More than likely. Drake has the most hits of all time. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong on that, go ahead and correct me. But as of a couple hours ago, I seen that Drake has the most top 10 entries on the Billboard ever. Drake probably has the most best male hip-hop artist awards ever. Most likely, right? Drake probably has more Grammys than a lot of other rappers, right? Probably, well, Jay-Z's probably number one in that regard. But the theme I'm getting at here is Drake has carried rap into the phenomenon it is today. Look at all the faces of rap. You got Curtis Blow from the 80s. You got Ice Cube and Tupac and Biggie from the 90s. But if you're talking about the face, we're talking about Tupac from the 90s, right? Maybe even Ice Cube, you can even argue. From the 2000s, we're talking about Eminem from the 2000s, early 2000s. From the later 2000s, we're talking about Kanye or Lil Wayne. But I'll say Kanye for the sake of argument. from 2010 probably to like now, it's been either Drake or Kendrick Lamar. But for the latter of 2010 to 2020, it's been Drake. I don't want to hear anything about the baby's the best rapper of 2019 and what's the name was the best rapper of 2018. We're not talking about that at all. Because even the best wrestlers, we're talking about basketball players. LeBron James has physically been the best basketball player in the NBA, yet the face of the NBA, or Giannis could be the best basketball player in the NBA, yet the face is still LeBron James. It doesn't matter who the best is. Who is that person that you look to and say, oh yeah, that's rap? That's Drake. That is 100% Drake. If you're thinking about rap in 2020, you're probably thinking about guys like The Baby and Roddy Ricch and Future and all these little new guys, right? But whenever Drake steps on a beat, whenever Drake makes a song, it instantly has that impact, that bigger feel than any other song would have. Why is it that Drake carries artists like Black Boy JB and Lil Baby and any artist to the level that they can, to the point where they can take off as artists? It's because Drake is the face of rap. Drake is the biggest name that rap has to offer. If Drake is on a song, then Drake is the main focal point of that song. No matter who else is on it, Drake is the focal point of the song. So, top 3, yeah. I mean, if I want to be, less on his ass about it, then top 5. But Drake, for sure, if anyone was a hate on Drake, give the man his credit. He's one of the richest rappers out. He's one of the most accoladed rappers out. He's not a bad rapper by any means. The guy he's rap. He is rap. He is on that Mount Rushmore rap, whether anyone likes it or not. I'm sure a lot of people read that title and said, oh, nigga, you need to explain before I unsubscribe. And you ask, you shall receive. 6ix9ine is good for rap because he is the villain of rap. He's the villain of rap, and that makes everyone want to kick his ass. That makes everyone want to get on him. That makes everyone want to take him down a peg. You know why? Most people will be like, oh, why is it good that there's a villain in the game? We don't want to be annoyed. We don't want to be pissed off. We don't care about, what the hell, right? Look, what happens when 6ix9ine finally dies down as an artist? He finally dies down, his popularity's, fizzling away. People begin to become satisfied that the troll is missing. People get satisfied that the troll is gone. They see him upload a song and it doesn't hit the same. It's satisfying. You need to be satisfied in this game, because what if your favorite artist made songs all the time and there wasn't any motivation for them to be better than A, B, or C? That's why I have such a problem with hits, because that's all people really aim for, hits. Now, it's good and it's bad, because people shouldn't really aim for hits, but people should want to improve as artists. And that's what a villain like 6ix9ine does. Because, yeah, sure, you can be someone like Denzel Curry and rap better than 6ix9ine. That's fine. But 6ix9ine can brag about hits, and all of a sudden, people are saying 6ix9ine's a better rapper. So, that makes you want to improve at your craft so much that it's undeniable that hits and records and numbers don't even matter. Because to a guy like me, numbers don't fucking matter. When we're talking about rapping, when we're talking about who's the better spitter, the better bar spitter, the better lyricist, the better, the guy who can actually rap, yeah, I'm always going to have a lot of people over 6ix9ine. But just because of his hits, because of his number one, because of, people confuse numbers and skill. They mix those two up quite often. So because 6ix9ine has a hit, a lot of people would say, oh yeah, 6ix9ine's better than J. Cole. 6ix9ine's better than Kendrick Lamar. 6ix9ine's better than Drake. But 6ix9ine's better. Well, shit, you can't say anyone's better than Drake at the moment. But 6ix9ine's better than all of these people. When 6ix9ine, when the villain finally fades away, And you have to think, I don't know, whoever disses him, let's just say it's Meek Mill, and Meek Mill's the reason why people stop listening to 6ix9ine. All of a sudden, Meek Mill becomes that better artist. All of a sudden, people are fucking with Meek Mill even more. All of a sudden, now we want another villain. Now we want another ignorant motherfucker to cheer on. Now we want another person to entertain us. And we restart the cycle over and over because this shit never gets old. You guys watch Joker, fuck with everyone, and Joker's terrorizing motherfuckers is entertaining until Batman finds Joker, he kicks his ass. Joker does something despicable to somebody, you all get annoyed, you all get sad, you want Joker to get his ass beat. Batman finds him, kicks his ass. You guys are praising Batman and calling him even more of a hero than he already was, while enjoying the plight of Joker. Ring any bells? Now, here's the part where people probably begin to disagree with me, and if you do, you do. I'm about to play a scenario in your heads. You all are listening to me right now make opinions, and I am giving you unpopular opinions that you disagree with. Yet you're gonna probably still, some of you are probably still gonna watch me, tomorrow, or tune into a live stream, right? All Lil Xan said was Tupac is boring, and people stop listening to his music altogether. Hypocrites. If anyone here tells themselves I can't listen to Lil Xan because he said Tupac is boring, yet they'll listen to me when I said that Tupac isn't the greatest of all time, you're a hypocrite. And I may be talking about my subscribers, and I mean, if that makes you mad and that makes you want to unsubscribe, I understand. But get this. I make opinions, strong, heavily debated opinions all the time. And yet, people say, oh, I agree. Oh, and all that shit all the time. And rock with me the next day. Yet, when Lil Xan says it, all of a sudden, these same people that were talking about, Xan's gon' hate you, Xan's betray you. All these people that said that Betrayed was such a good song. And then all of a sudden, now the same person that's making that same music is trash all of a sudden. How is he trash? He literally did not change his style up at all. So there were people that were saying that Lil Xan is up next, and Lil Xan is, I got all these news articles like Complex and, Double XL saying Lil Xan is, the next one up. And then he makes that statement, and all of a sudden everyone's pulling back like, oh, nah. We never said that. Like, dude, I don't understand. I listen to Lil Xan's music, and it's not really nothing special, but I mean, it sounds the same. Like people sit up and say, "Oh, that there's this one Lil Xan song that's my guilty pleasure." Like, why is it your guilty pleasure? It's only your guilty pleasure because what? Lil Xan's supposedly a trash artist? He isn't. Lil Xan is not bad. I don't understand why people listen to his music and then think, oh, this guy's trash. Because what? He made a fucking a highly ill-regarded statement. It's sad as shit because it's just a bunch of sheep. It's just fun to dislike Lil Xan. He does not deserve any of the hate he's getting. Lil Xan should still be on the perch that everyone put him on after he dropped Betrayed. Because that song, Betrayed, it has tons of views. And you can't take back your lesson. You can't take back that view. It's there forever. You've heard the song. You like the song. But all of a sudden, you'll tell people, oh, I can't stand that shit, and this nigga's trash, all because of a statement. The motherfucker almost dies from eating Cheetos. I see motherfuckers in comment sections talking about, oh man, rap will be so much better off without this little piece of shit. Like you hate a whole person because he said Tupac was boring. I see people in the comment section saying, it was like, I bet Tupac liked hot Cheetos. Like, what the fuck does that matter, man? Petty ass people. Like, Tupac didn't know any of us. And if he knew how we were, let me put this, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay? This is for another conversation. But Lil Xan did nothing wrong. This kid is innocent. He should still be in that same wave of success he had when he first dropped Betrayed. Because people are going to put this guy on a pedestal. Had he not said Tupac was born, he would have kept doing what he was doing. People would have been calling this kid a GOAT. And he probably would have died or some shit. And niggas would have been calling him a legend as well. So, I'm talking to a bunch of hypocrites here, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. He is just one of the worst artists I've ever heard, actually. But I knew if I would have put that, motherfuckers would have had a way, way more exaggerated reaction. Every time I've ever heard Jeezy on a song, I've always told myself, this guy just does not fucking sound good. Like, people put this guy on such a high pedestal, and rightfully so, okay? I mean, I don't hear what everyone else is hearing. But given the things he's done, yes. Just because I don't like what he's made doesn't mean he's not a legend. Same thing could go for Nicki. Like, just because I don't like her music doesn't mean she's not a legend. She's done great things for the game. So yes, I will give her that legend tag, just like I will give Jeezy the same legend tag. But Jeezy just sounds so fucking out of place in his music. I went to the store when I went back home. I opened the wrapper, then I ate the shit. This nigga's trying to hate on me, I don't even care. I went to the bathroom, I cut my hair. I'm like, maybe it's the delivery, maybe I don't know what it is, but Jeezy just is not good to me. I'm sorry. There's niggas that are gonna get on my head about who I personally think is good and who I think is bad. You know, niggas gonna be like, oh, you don't like Jeezy, but you like J. Cole. You think Denzel Curry's the best rapper in the game right now? Yes, I said that. If any of you fucking just repeat what I say, I'm gonna lose it. Seriously. So, I mean, my personal opinion, I'm sorry. This is clearly not meant to offend anyone. It's just my personal opinion. Jeezy's just fucking horrible to me. Yeah, I phrased that 100% correctly. Sheep create greatness. Why do, guys like Drake have tons of hits? Why do, artists like Tupac get rolled so heavy? Sheep are why people are greater than they should be. Sheep are why artists get higher on a billboard. Sheep are fucking killing music. If you're a sheep for a certain artist, if you all of a sudden start liking an artist because there's somebody out there, like if I would have told you, if I would have said, if there's anyone that's gonna sit here and listen to Lil Xan just because I said that he's not a bad artist, but you weren't listening to him before, you're a sheep. Understand that everyone, either they're consistently good with a little bit of bad, or they're consistently shit with a couple of surprises, or they're meh like Nav. Sheep will ride you at your highest and fucking destroy you at your lowest. Why is it that you sometimes never see any new people up at the top anymore? Whoever's good stays good because, the media fucking tells you, oh, they're good. They're good. So you'll never see any bad artists on the billboard. And why is that? Because people meme these people to death and say, oh, they're shit. They're terrible. They're bad. They'll only get on top if you're being made fun of. You're never going to get on top because of skill anymore. And if it is skill, guess what? The second that word gets out, Drake just dropped a song, and one person says, oh, this shit's great, this shit's good, guess what? If that person's fucking opinion is high regarded, everyone's going to listen to this song. Everyone's going to listen to Drake. And all of a sudden, you've got a number one hit from Drake. Just based off of someone's opinion. Or, here's my favorite. I say someone's bad. Now all of a sudden, everyone else thinks that person's bad. You say someone's shit. Now all of a sudden, everyone around you thinks that same person's shit. No one has a divisive opinion as opposed to music anymore. Everyone has to think the same thing, or you're a hater. And if you all think positively, then you're all dick suckers. Sheep are killing music. No, you can't just like what you like anymore. You have to be lumped into a fan base. You have to be, oh, I like Drake's song. Oh, you're part of Team Drizzy, huh? No, bro. No, dude. I just like the fucking song. This is why I listen to music, for this sheer purpose of just liking the song. I don't listen to music for, I like storylines and stuff like that. And I told Amir that, while we're listening to these Eminem albums, I'm listening for the storyline. I'm listening for the purpose of the song. But I'm also listening, for my sheer enjoyment. If I can vibe with the song well. Or any of the songs from the old Eminem albums. I'm not listening for the wax points of the song and all that other shit. I don't care about that. I'm not, none of that. I'm not listening. I'm not, whatever song sounds good to me, sounds good to me. I'm not gonna instantly big up, like if I get to the Marshall Mathers LP and Stan comes on, but there's a song better than that, I won't hesitate to tell you that there's a song better than Stan. I'm not gonna just be on everyone else's wavelength and say Stan is the best song, even though I'm just, for the sake of we're not even arguing here. Stan is Eminem's best song ever. But if I find a song better than Stan, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, that song's better than Stan. Everyone that's gonna say, oh no it's not, that's what I want. I want difference of opinion. I want people to be in the comment section debating or asking questions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me just because they like me. I don't give a fuck. You got a different opinion, that's fine. Nowadays everyone has to oh shit, Drake just dropped a song, isn't he a GOAT? I mean, he has to be a GOAT. Look at all the hits he's made. Well, I guess he's a GOAT. I'm gonna listen to that song. That's today's music. That's what we have today. That's everyone now. So there are my 10 unpopular rap opinions. And when I say unpopular, I mean things that I would think that no one else would really, admit out loud. But I would say, and I think, but, I'm sure no one else would be on my same level of thinking. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff there that y'all probably will disagree with. Of course, I mean, we're here to debate. We're not here to argue. TKG is pretty mature. Y'all are pretty cool as opposed to just going back and forth with me about things that y'all believe or y'all passionate about. So, I mean, I'm not expecting anyone to claw my eyes out in the comment sections. But, I mean, I didn't talk about Nicki Minaj in this fucking video, so I'm sure there's no barbs gonna jump in here talking about you mentioned Nicki for like 3 seconds and she really deserves a whole video. That's so no fights, no fucking fandom, none of that. So again, thank y'all for watching. Of course, go ahead and follow the Twitter and the Instagram, and I'm gonna post it in the description box. And of course, y'all already know what it is, man. Vibe, have a good time. And I see y'all boys, girls, and everything living, man. All the culture out. Peace.